Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here. And up to now, we've been really diving into gathering data about this relationship between force, mass, and velocity of an object. And at this point, we've gone into an experiment where we've looked to answer this question. If the same strength force is exerted on two objects, why might they be affected differently? And hopefully, we have some idea based on our experiment about why that may be. Now, we're going to look to draw some of the same conclusions from our experiment in our simulator as we look to run a mission here that's going to help us continue to understand that relationship between force, mass, and velocity. As we dive into today's mission, we're going to be looking at two important ideas here. Number one is how to complete the mission in the simulator. We're going to be showing you how to do that in task number 3, and then how to record your mission data in Amplify, and that's going to be looking at task number 4. So when we're done with the video, you'll come back here, you'll complete the survey, and obviously if we have our X in any of the yellow or red rows, please make sure you reach out in some way. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we're going to be completing our mission and recording our data in order to answer that big question one more time. So looking at task 3. In task 3, we're going to be diving into a mission called Motionless Objects, where we're going to have 4 objects. Object A, B, C, and D, and each one of them will have a unique mass that we see there and a unique initial velocity of 0, meaning they're motionless. Their velocity is 0. And what we're going to do is we're going to prepare a force by clicking 4 times to the right in order to observe, well, how does the same strength force affect different objects with this unique velocity? So when you click on the Amplify link, you'll see we have our 4 objects here. You're going to hit the Run button, and from here you'll hit Prepare Force in order to add those 4 clicks to each object. Notice down here you can navigate through each object as well. Once you hit Prepare Force and you have 4 clicks added to each object, you'll hit Exert Force, and you'll go to the Analyze page. When you're here, you're going to need to screenshot this page with your data here for your screenshot that you see here below. You're really only going to need this data here, nothing in here for this activity. That data then is going to be used to complete task number 4, where you have to go into the Amplify page and talk about, well, how did the velocity of each of these objects change? In here, you're going to see the data table with that same information, A, B, C, D, each of our 4 objects and their initial velocity. Hopefully, we prepared the force with 4 clicks on all of them, and you need to use that screenshot of yours to type in the change in velocity that you see. You can find that here in the change section of our data table in order to then answer the question here. Which object's velocity changed the most? You'll hit whatever object it is, hit the Save and Continue button. Hopefully, once we input our data and answer this question here, we're going to be able to then answer this question, which is a big summary of, well, what happened? As you look to answer this question, make sure you pull in your vocabulary. If you need help with what each of those words mean, there's your help button. And from there, we're going to look again to answer this big question based on what we observe in the simulator and the data we collect. So that is how we complete the mission and record the data. Put your X in the survey and reach out if you need any help. Good luck.